Hey, it's going. It is new product day, and this is going to be a big one. We are launching the NateChrony ExtremeBallistic shoot-through chronograph. This is going to be the first chronograph that you're going to see is clearly designed for shooters by shooters. So let's go through a couple of the details. First of all, the accuracy. Like all NateChrony chronographs, it's going to be live shot calibrated from our master chronographs that we send off to the National Measurements Institute. It's going to be calibrated at a distance of 300 millimeters for the muzzle. That is due to being used for things like air rifles. The pellets rapidly decelerate over distance. For powder burners, it's going to be slightly different, but it's not going to be too much different if you place it at 1 or 2 meters away. If you need specific calibration requirements, let us know. We can meet those for you. In terms of the resolution of shots as well, it's going to be within 0.1 feet per second at 1,000. So if you fire exactly 2 shots at 1,000.00 feet per second, the results are not going to deviate by more than 0.1 feet per second. Really, really critical when you're doing things like tuning, load development. That sort of consistency, the resolution of shots is really, really critical. It uses infrared sensors. So it's not going to be affected by indoor fluorescent lighting, LED lighting, nothing like that. You're going to get very, very good results whether or not you use it outdoors or indoors. Outdoor use, you need to make sure that the unit is put in the shade. It'll come with outdoor covers for the sensors and indoor covers for the sensors. You can change those over so that you be able to get the maximum sensitivity and adjust that to how you are going to use the unit. There's no funny screens to set up. Just make sure it's in the shade. We've tested it here in Australia. It's currently 35 degrees outside, stinking hot. We've used it indoors when it's 15 degrees. In American, I think that's about 18 fathoms or so. So easy to get good, consistent, reliable results and consistent, reliable detection as well. It uses our advanced software. If you're familiar with the NateChrony SteadyShot, it doesn't have any movement sensors, but things like our airsoft mode. It'll handle 15 shots per second when it's auto-saving. If you turn off the autosave, it can handle up to 2,500 shots per second. Insane rates of fire. That was tested at 1,000 feet per second. If you shoot faster, you'll actually get a higher rate of fire as well. Some crazy, crazy specs. It has a really, really bright OLED display. Not a really bad, hard to read old LCD. It is a quality OLED display, 1.5 inches. It's obviously to the side as well to make sure that you're not going to shoot the thing. When you place it at distance, it is a removable screen. You're not going to see it. Remove the screen. You can replace it with an LED. That's going to give you the indication whether or not the unit detected or also detected an error. So you're never going to shoot that screen out because it's onto the side. You can remove it when you don't actually need it. The shoot window is 50 millimeters by 65 millimeters. That's going to be 2 MOA at 100 yards. You want to bring that closer to 50 yards. That's 4 MOA. Really, really good detection area. If you can't achieve that with your rifle, baby's first chronograph is probably going to be for you. It is bulletproof. Asterisk. On the front of the unit, we have a changeable ballistic plate delivered with a 1.6 millimeter aluminium plate. That's for our air rifle people. That will handle 15 to 17 foot-pounds of energy point blank without any damage. It's going to deform. You can hammer it back into shape. If you're going to use this for powder burners, larger powers, then you can get the designs for that front plate cut out. Go to your local supplier, Target, Steel, get it laser cut, get exactly what you need to make the unit bulletproof. So you just change the front plate. It has flexible rubber mountings with 4 stainless steel screws. You simply remove that plate, put on the next plate. You can shoot this thing as much as you want because you're the one that's going to make it bulletproof. We've thought about it because everyone does the same thing. They shoot their chronographs. All right, it also has inbuilt environmental sensors for pressure and humidity. This is because this unit was primarily designed to be put at a distance, paired with another unit or a NateChrony SteadyShot to do automatic ballistic coefficient calculations as well. Compact and lightweight, the unit weighs about 500 grams. Everything here is around durability. It's all aluminium, all the fasteners, all the screws, attention to detail are stainless steel fasteners. We don't want them to rust, we want them to last. And the last thing we want to do is introduce rust into your gun storage environment as well. So ultra durable, it's gonna last forever, all powder coated aluminium and stainless steel fasteners. Power is similar to all of our other NateChrony products. It's just standard 5-volt USB. We provide with it a USB cable. You need to provide a standard 5-volt USB power source, a simple battery pack. If it's going to be put at the range, you can get battery packs with inbuilt solar panels that are going to last literally forever because they're going to be charged via the sun. Nothing proprietary. There's no batteries. You don't have to have special batteries, just standard 5-volt USB. Get one off your local Amazon or eBay or whatever else. You're not coming to us for really odd sized batteries that's going to weigh it down and be painful to get. Again, durable, everything is going to be powder coated, stainless steel, aluminium, no corrosion, no rust. These sensors are quite easy to clean as well. So any sort of burnt propellant powder, you can get to them very easily, give them a quick wipe, clean them, really super easy. Assembly is going to be required. It's going to come as a bit of a flat pack unit. That means that shipping is going to be really easy for us because it's nice and small. It's going to be small on the shelves and it's going to be small on your shelf as well. So this is something that's going to sort of fold down. You can put away in its box very, very conveniently. It's not going to take up a lot of space if it's not in use. The range, you can put this at least 100 meters. We've tested up to 100 meters. We could get the results easily off the unit. So if you want to put it down range, you don't have to close the range down to get the results off the unit. We use Wi-Fi, standard Wi-Fi technology, easily up to 100 meters of distance. You can also connect this to phones, to tablets, to PCs. So if you've got a PC in the clubhouse, you can connect the unit to the PC, get all the results, put them on a screen, print them, do what you need to do, really easy connectivity. Mounting, we've got a standard Q20 camera tripod mount. We also have on the sides here additional screw mounts. So if you want to put it to a tripod, easy. If you wanted to screw it down onto a block of wood, not a problem. We've got those as well. Universal, very, very easy. Now, the good thing, as I said before, is you can pair this with another NateChrony ExtremeBallistic or a NateChrony SteadyShot. And what that is going to do is that the two units will talk to each other and be able to work out things like ballistic coefficients, see what your projectiles are doing over distance very, very accurately. They all just work together and pair together with simple Wi-Fi. You're going to be able to need a standard 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi device, something like a tablet, something like a mobile phone, a laptop, a PC to get up and running. What we include the chronograph to get up and running. We've got the two different sensor covers, the outdoor ones, which are a little bigger than the indoor ones to change the sensitivity levels. So that'll be good for outdoors and indoors, depending on the amount of sensor, the amount of heat. It has the 1.5 inch OLED, not LCD, super, super bright, removable screen. When you put it at distance, remove the screen, use the LED indicator light. That's gonna flash when it detects a shot. If it detects an error, if it's not parallel or some other things are going on, it'll flash red to give you indication that there's an error as well. We provide you with a 1 meter USB cable, so you can put the battery pack well away from the unit itself to make sure that there's no damage to the battery if a stray shot or you get a bit of a flyer as well. The software are standard advanced NateChrony software on the unit. We have a mini Phillips head driver that is for adjusting the sensors, and that's the good thing about the unit. You put it in the shade, you calibrate the sensors to where it's going to be to give you the most reliable detection all the time. No more missed shots, no more false readings. You can tune and calibrate the sensors in the environment that you're using it in very, very quickly, very easily. We also have two aim cards. Now, you're using a chronograph, you don't know what your projectiles are doing, you're using it at odd distances. The aim cards are here to help. They simply go on the front, and you can pop it on there with another stainless steel peg there, and then you can mark out what caliber, what rifle, so that you can use your scope and aim for a point and you're going to go straight through the middle of the shoot zone correctly. So a nice little thing, they're nice quality target card as well, not just crappy cardboard or paper, to make sure that you don't shoot the unit, you shoot through what you need to shoot through. What you will need to get up and running with the NateChrony ExtremeBallistic, you need the chronograph. You need some sort of smart device, be it a phone, be it a tablet, a laptop, or even a PC. It needs to be able to connect to the unit over 2.4 gig Wi-Fi, basically like a smart switch or a smart light bulb in your house. Wi-Fi, 2.4 gig, and just a web browser. There's no apps to download. There is no internet required. There's no privacy, no data sharing, none of that shenanigans. Connect to the unit and everything is between your unit and the device, nothing else. You will need a Phillips driver, just a standard Phillips screwdriver to assemble the unit. We don't provide them because shipping size and weight is going to explode for something that you can get for a few dollars at the local hardware store or online marketplace. So you will need to get a standard PH1 Phillips screwdriver, simple. And a little bit of knowledge. This isn't something that's going to be just throw it out of the box, put it somewhere and go. Because it uses a tablet, the Wi-Fi, it is a little bit more of a technical device. So make sure that you're good with things like Wi-Fi and know how to use your tablet or your phone well. So that's going to have no issues getting up and running. It's the same system we've used on the NateChronies. We've sold thousands of those, so it's a good, reliable system and easy to use. Any questions, any queries, let us know. That is the NateChrony ExtremeBallistic. We will be shipping the week after Christmas. You can put your orders in now. Enjoy your testing.